Hi, and welcome to your BMW iX xDrive 40 M Sport. To get the best experience from your new electric vehicle, here's a short 5-step guide to get you on your way. Your BMW iX comes with a real-world range of 315 miles, a battery size of 71 kWh, and a maximum charging speed of 148 kilowatts. If storage is important to you, the BMW iX comes with a boot capacity of 500 litres, and with the rear seats folded, that becomes 1,750 litres. Every electric car is different, and there's no exception with the BMW iX. Let's get you round the basics and on the road. Accessing your BMW iX is effortless. You can access it either remotely or keyless entry. As long as the key is on your person, you can open your doors just by lifting the handle. But if that's not for you, you can always use the buttons on the remote key fob to lock and unlock the vehicle. In the cabin, it will feel very familiar. Before we get on to step 2, let's get you comfy in the cabin first. To adjust your driver's seat, located on your driver's door, are buttons to adjust your seat in 3 different places. The top button adjusts your rear back support, and the bottom 2 allows you to move the seat forward and backwards and up and down. Once you've reached your desired position in the seat, you can adjust your steering wheel. This can be done using the lever underneath the steering column, and you can move the steering wheel freely up, down, towards you or further away. To get the right temperature in the cabin, you can use the climate function here, which will give you full control on the screen to change your temperature. You can change here your heated steering wheel and your heated seat settings, and direction of airflow inside the cabin. There are separate buttons underneath the screen to control your heated front and rear windscreen. Next, let's have a look at the controls behind the steering wheel. Before we talk about the left and right stalk, let's head to the right of the steering wheel where you can find both your headlight and your fog light. On your stalk on the left, you have your controls for your main beam and your left and right indicator. On your stalk on the right, you will have controls for your front and rear windscreen wipers. On the right hand side of the wheel, you can adjust your media settings, make phone calls, and also adjust the driver's display. Next, let's have a look at the driver's display. To the left of centre is your speedo, which in this case is 0 miles per hour. To the bottom left is your current battery state of charge, which in this case is 95%. Right of centre is your current gear selection, which in this case is B for one pedal driving. And lastly, in the bottom right corner is your estimated range, which in this case is 190 miles. Your BMW iX also comes with a head-up display. This means you can view your speed and speed limits on the windscreen above the steering wheel. Now you're familiar with the cabin, let's get you on to step 2. Let's show you how to start your BMW iX and get you on the road. Once you step inside, your vehicle will come to life. To start your car, you'll need to place your foot on the foot brake and press the start button at the tip of the center console. You're now ready to drive your car, so let's head over to step 3. Your BMW iX has an automatic transmission, so let's show you how to get into gear and get you on your way. Your gear selector is conveniently located behind the start-stop button. But before we can change gear, you'll need to place your foot on the brake pedal first. To move into drive, you pull the lever towards you once, twice to select B, which is for one pedal driving, up once for neutral, and twice to move into reverse. Behind the gear selector is your parking brake. Selecting the reverse gear will automatically activate your rear camera. Whilst driving your car, you may want to use the cruise control function. To the left of the steering wheel, you have your cruise control settings. This can be activated by hitting the left button, then hit set, then use the plus and the minus to adjust your speed. So let's have a look at step 4. We live a very connected lifestyle, and we can do that in the car as well. So let's have a look at the BMW iX multimedia system. First, let's get your smartphone connected to the car. On the infotainment screen, please select the tile called telephone. Please make sure on your mobile device you have Bluetooth switched on. Once you become discoverable, please click either on your phone or your device on the car screen to bind your smartphone with the car. Before you pair, please make sure both codes on both screens match. You may also be asked to sync your contacts and your favourites. You are now synced with the car and you can play both audio and also use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto through the vehicle. Your BMW iX also has built-in satellite navigation. You can activate this by the tile on the home screen or the nav button on your center console. To use the satellite navigation, you can use the search box in the top left corner and enter your desired destination. On the right hand side, it will begin to pre-populate. Select your desired location and then you can navigate to that destination. It will also tell you on screen how many miles, how long the journey will take, and how much battery percentage you're estimated to have at the end of the journey. If your proposed journey exceeds the amount of battery you have remaining in the vehicle, the car will automatically look for chargers en route. If you touch the tile to start your route guidance, it will show you on screen where that designated stop is and what the current state of charge will be at the arrival. At any time you can search for a nearby charger. You can do this by hitting the charger icon on the map screen. The car will list all the chargers by distance and their charging speed. Should you wish to use one of these, select your preferred charger and then start route guidance. On the subject of chargers, you can also charge your devices including smartphones in the vehicle with the many USB-C sockets and also the wireless charging pad in the front of the vehicle. And that completes step 4 and takes us nicely into the final step, which is how to charge your electric car. Let's review the 3 different ways we can charge your BMW iX. The charge port is conveniently located at the rear end of the driver's side of the car. To open the charge port, make sure the car is unlocked and push firmly on the door. It should spring open, revealing 2 sockets, AC and DC. The top half is for your AC charging and the top and both the bottom half is for your DC ultra fast charging. So let's have a look at the 3 different ways you can charge your BMW iX. The first is a domestic 3-pin Type 2 connector. This is the slowest option and will charge up to 2.5 kilowatts. This charging cable doesn't come with your subscription, but you can add it for a small charge. The more conventional way is a fast charge, using a Type 2 to Type 2 connector, which will charge up to 7 kilowatts in your BMW iX. This cable comes as standard with your subscription. Your third and final option is a rapid DC charger. This uses a much larger connector than the 2 previously discussed. DC rapid chargers can normally be found alongside A and B roads and motorway services. Once your vehicle is plugged into an AC or DC charger, you can monitor the charge inside the car. On the far right hand side is your current state of charge, which is 94%. Above that is how many miles you're currently charged up to, which in this case is 186 miles. Then on the left hand side you have your estimated time of finish at 100% state of charge, and below that you have your current charging speed, which in this case is 6 kilowatts. To finish your AC charging, you can just simply unlock the vehicle and you'll be able to disconnect the charge cable. If you're DC rapid ultra fast charging, make sure you hit stop on the charger first. Then you will be able to unplug the charger cable from the car. You are now set to go and you have everything in your toolkit to drive your electric car.